Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks fans will see Joel and Leela Dexter's relationship in turmoil next week, thanks to the meddling antics of Joel's stalker Tommy Odenkirk. The fraudulent therapist turns the screws on the object of his obsession, causing problems in Joel and Leela's marriage. How far will Tommy go to control Joel's life? If you thought Tommy couldn't get any creepier, just you wait, begins our Hollyoaks insider. He may look harmless, but don't be fooled. Tommy is seriously disturbed and highly dangerous, as Joel is about to find out. Tommy has developed an unhealthy emotional attachment to Joel since their first encounter a year ago, when intoxicated Joel punched Tommy's bullying brother, Billy, and put him in a coma. Tommy now sees Joel as his savior, but baffled Joel has no memory of the incident. He's befriended infatuated Tommy to keep him on side. Trouble is, Leela wants Tommy out of their lives after he made a move on her, leaving Joel in a tricky position. When he forgets he's agreed to attend a gaming convention with Tommy in favor of spending quality time with his wife instead, Joel angers his stalker. Fuming Tommy shows up in the village in full wizard cosplay, ready for a mate date with his supposed BFF, only to realize he's been blown off. Leela and Stay are bemused by Tommy's presence and outfit, and left feeling unsettled as he stands spookily still. Shooting Death stares up to their flat. Tommy continues to hang around, leading Leela to lose her rag. Confronting him, Leela warns Tommy to stay away, but has she just made the situation worse? Leela is fed up by this point, explains our source. Tommy makes her skin crawl, and she just wants him to do one. She tells Joel she's given Tommy an ear bashing, but instead of thanking her, Joel is furious. But he can't reveal why. To teach Joel a lesson for letting him down, Tommy puts the next phase of his plan into action and gleefully observes the carnage he's created. Under pressure from Tommy's interference, Leela and Joel's relationship starts to fall apart. Tommy then gets a phone call with worrying news that changes everything. What twist has befallen Tommy now? And will Joel be forced to come clean to Leela about his and Tommy's shady past? Hollyoaks is set to air some of its most surreal and emotionally charged scenes, yet as Joel Dexter and Leela Lomax face the heartbreaking collapse of their relationship, while young Tommy becomes the center of a bizarre and deeply unsettling new storyline that leaves the entire village questioning what is real and what is not. The drama kicks off when Leela begins noticing strange behavior in Tommy, something deeper than mood swings or mischief. He starts speaking in riddles, waking up from vivid nightmares that he claims aren't dreams at all but memories from somewhere he's never been. Joel tries to brush it off as anxiety caused by recent tensions at home, but Leela can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. The tipping point comes when Tommy draws a series of disturbing pictures in crayon, images of fire, shadows with no faces, and one figure that bears an uncanny resemblance to Joel himself, surrounded by flames. When Leela confronts Tommy, he simply says, "He's not who you think he is," and walks away. That night, Joel finds Tommy standing in the garden at 3 a.m. barefoot in the rain, staring at the woods. He doesn't speak. When Joel asks what he's doing, Tommy looks up and whispers, "I can hear them again," before collapsing. At the hospital, tests come back normal, but Dr. Misbah is unsettled. She refers Tommy to a specialist, but Leela is convinced that this isn't medical, it's something else. Meanwhile, tensions between Joel and Leela hit boiling point as the strain of Tommy's behavior exposes old wounds. Leela accuses Joel of being distant and emotionally unavailable, while Joel lashes out and claims Leela is too caught up in superstition and fear to focus on what matters. They sleep in separate rooms that night. As Joel begins spiraling, he finds himself haunted by dreams of his past, his time in the church, the violence he tried to leave behind, and most disturbingly a vision of a young boy engulfed in flames who calls him father and screams in a voice that sounds like Tommy's. The dreams become more frequent and Joel starts questioning his grip on reality. He begins avoiding Tommy, fearful that being near him is what triggers the visions. Leela, furious and confused, turns to Donna Marie, who warns her that the village has seen strange things before, and maybe this is just the beginning. The turning point comes when Tommy disappears for 6 hours in the middle of the day. The entire village searches for him. He's eventually found at the cemetery sitting on a grave none of them recognize. When they ask how he got there, he simply says, "He brought me," and when asked who he means, he replies, "The one who watches through the window." That same evening, Joel smashes a mirror after catching a glimpse of what he believes is his own reflection blinking while he wasn't. Convinced he's losing his mind, Joel goes to Warren for help, but Warren brushes it off, telling Joel to man up and stop scaring Leela. But Joel isn't just scared. He's beginning to believe that he's being punished for something he can't remember. Meanwhile, Leela finds Tommy talking to someone through the air vent in his room. She can't hear anything, but Tommy insists there's someone in the walls. That night, the power goes out in the Lomax house and Leela wakes up to find every mirror in the house shattered, and Tommy standing at the foot of the stairs whispering a prayer in Latin. When she asks him where he learned it, he replies, "You taught me," in the other place. As Joel and Leela grow further apart with every passing day, Leela starts keeping a journal of everything Tommy says and draws, hoping to make sense of it. She notices recurring symbols, some that match old religious texts Joel once kept from his seminary days. When she shows them to him, he turns pale. They match symbols from a forbidden passage he once found during his darkest days at the church. He never spoke of it before because he thought it was nonsense. Now he's not so sure. Joel becomes obsessed with finding out if there's a connection between Tommy and the texts. He breaks into the local church archives and finds a file on a child exorcism that was performed in the 1980s on a boy named Thomas Lomax. The photo attached to the file is grainy, but the boy bears a striking resemblance to Tommy. Joel is shaken to his core and begins to wonder if history is repeating itself, or if Tommy is somehow linked to this boy from the past in a far more disturbing way. Leela confronts Joel about the file and demands answers, but Joel only says, "We were warned. I just didn't believe it then." Their relationship collapses as trust disappears completely, and Leela takes Tommy and moves out of the flat. Joel, now fully convinced that something unholy is taking root in the village again, seeks out Father Marcus, an old priest who once worked in Hollyoaks and who vanished after a similar case 20 years ago. Meanwhile, Tommy's behavior grows even stranger. He stops speaking altogether except in whispers and only when alone. He draws a new picture, this time of the village completely destroyed by fire. At the center is a figure in white robes. When asked who it is, he scrawls a single word on the page: Joel. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.